Good evening. This is India Markets Brief from Toro IQ. Today was a quiet red close that hid a one-sided story. The Nifty slipped just under a quarter percent, but almost all of that came from one corner, the IT pack. Indian IT earns most of its money from American clients, so when US tech tumbled overnight, our IT fell straight down with it the next morning. Here is where the market closed today. The Nifty 50 finished at 23,162, down 0.23%. The Sensex was down about the same. The damage was concentrated. Nifty IT fell 1.5%, the worst sector, and is now off about 5% on the week. It tracked last night's US tech sell-off, where the Nasdaq fell around 2% and the chipmakers were hit hardest. Against that drag, the defensives held. Pharma rose, and Bank Nifty actually closed slightly green, with private banks the cushion that kept the index from falling further. A midday recovery briefly took the Sensex back above 74,000, but it faded. During Indian hours, Iran declared the Strait of Hormuz closed after fresh US strikes, and crude jumped about 2.5% toward $95. For an oil importer like India, that revived the inflation worry, and the bounce gave way. Now the flows. Foreign investors sold again, about 2,000 crore rupees, and domestic funds absorbed it. That is the now familiar pattern. The rupee was the soft spot, weaker by about 0.4%, pressured by that foreign selling and the intraday oil spike. Here is what struck me most about today. A weaker rupee should help Indian IT because those companies earn dollars and spend rupees. Today it did not help at all. IT was still the worst sector. The reason is that the worry about US tech demand was a stronger force. If American clients tighten their budgets, Indian IT bills less, and that fear overwhelmed the currency benefit. When the cushion that should soften a fall gets overwhelmed, the market is pricing the bigger structural worry, not the day-to-day math. There is one more turn worth knowing, and it sets up tomorrow. After a 3:30 close, the picture flipped. The United States is reported to have cancelled the planned strike and signaled a deal. Oil crashed back toward $90, and US and emerging markets surged. India did not trade any of that today, so it becomes Friday's setup. Now, what to watch, and it is Friday. India's May inflation figure lands, the first read that captures this crude spike with fuel the swing factor. A Reuters poll sees it near 4%, up from about 3.5% in April. But read it against that post-close oil crash, which points the other way for June, so a hot May number could already be the high watermark. The same day brings the Reserve Bank's weekly reserves figure, the cleanest sign of how hard it is defending the rupee. That's your brief. This has been general market commentary, not investment advice. For advice tailored to your situation, consult a SEBI registered investment advisor. Markets are risky, you may lose money, act with care. See you tomorrow.